Z-Pow and TK. All right, here we go. You guys picked your divisions. TK, AL East and Central. Z-Pow, AL West, NL East. NL Central and NL West for Mr. Robert Campbell. Break 522. All right, so this one does have TK was noticing a little. It's really not even dented. It's just the way that the wrapper looks on there. It's really not even dented though. Just so you can see, it's not like there's a bunch of damage to it. It's literally just the way that the wrapper looks on there because that's where it's shrink wrapped right there on that panini. So it made it look a lot worse than what it is because there's really nothing at all wrong with this box. So, but just so you can see, just to clarify, I will keep these packs up here in this corner. See, again, of a dent right there on the box, but I'm gonna keep this whole row right here. I'm gonna keep that separate. So if there are some imperfections on those cards, then I will make it right. I will open another box and I will give you that many new packs. So out of the new box. I will. Right. So, matter of fact, let's do those. Let's do these packs first. Let's do these ones first, right here. If anything is wrong, which it does not appear as though there is. Zebby, Manny, Joe Mauer, Shaw, and Thatcher Hurd. Need some penny sleeves. Give me some sleeves. Will Wagner and a Jordan Lawler to 149 for Mr. Robert Campbell. 117 out of 149. Jimmy Palmer silver. Connor Griffin and Augustine Ramirez. James Wood and a Marvels of 199 to Brady House in the NL East and Z Powell. Z Powell, 166 out of 199. Brady House. And so was that Sebastian? I think it was Sebastian Walcott, I think. Iriarte, 199. Ben Hess to the Yankees and TK. AL East. 120 out of 199 from Ben Hess. Rintaro to the AL Central and TK. Theo and Carter Hinton. Yep. So this was that. This was the top left of the box where their corner was just, I mean, barely, barely bruised up, but it was bruised up just a touch. So I opened and removed the top left part of the box because this is where, if any cards were affected, it would have been these, and it would have been the top left corners of these cards as well. And there is, as you can see, there is nothing wrong with these cards. So that's good. Good, good, good. Made and Cole Young. Nick York. Nick York. Foil. Pirates in the NL Central and Robert Campbell. There you go. You would definitely be able to tell on these foil cards if there was anything up there, and there's not. So we're good to go. Ooh, we got a redemption. That one snuck right up on me. I did not even see that. It wasn't turned backwards or nothing. Bryce Cunningham, 199, going right back to the Yankees. Redemption of Ben Rice. Holy smokes, there we go. Ben Rice to the Yankees. Atta baby TK. Signature series of Ben Rice. Boom. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Enrique and Gerangelo. Nice hit right there, TK. Cracked ice of George Lombard to the Yankees. 25 out of 25. This is definitely a Yankee box. No doubt about it. Boston Bateman to the Pods and Mr. Robert Campbell. Bateman on the clearly. Connor Griffin marvels to Robert. Back-to-back hits for Mr. Robert Campbell. Franklin and Bryce Eldridge. I'm pumped. I did not know that Ben Rice even signed in here, if I'm being honest. Tony Perez. Tony Perez to the Bo Sox. JD Dix. And auto number 2 is another Bryce Cunningham to the Yankees. Excuse me. Right back to the Yankees. This is basically a Yankee box. I think that's pretty safe to say. Roman and Dylan Head. Prime time Sanders. Crush Davis to the O's and the AL East. Carson and Christian Moore. Starlin Caba to the Fish at a 199 and Z Pow. Caba to 199 to the Fishies. Ryan Sloan to the Mariners and Z Pow. Maybe that redemption will afford us another extra auto, maybe. Marichal. Nick York marvels. Nick York marvels. I was really hoping that Maryland would kick a field goal because I got over 51.5 in this game. And I can just see. I hope that IU just goes down and scores. Rhett Louder. Enrique to the AL East, shockingly. Seaver King and Ben Hess. Oop, this must be our patch right here. This sucker's thick. Nope, spacer. Walters. Sandberg. Jacoa Roby and Chase the Darren Baker. Cole Young. Boom. I like it. I just heard IU score. Cash that bet over 51.5. Augustine. Walker Janet. Jace Young. Paul Molitor to the Brew Crew and Mr. Robert Campbell, NL Central. Billy Amick and Tink. Boom, 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 boom. Tink to 99 for the Redbirds and Robert. Tink to 99. Sebastian Walcott to the Rangers. To the Rangers. Spencer and Burns. Luis Angel. Rhett Lauder. Tommy White Bomb Squad. Finally got you an Oakland Athletic, or just an Athletic. I guess at this point it's no longer Oakland. Trey and Kendall. I guess soon enough to be the Las Vegas Athletics. Kumar rookie. Dylan Cruz foil to the NL East and Z Pal. Alex Gordon to the AL Central and TK. Caminiti and Doughty. Here must be the patch. Maybe. Nope. Another spacer. Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt. Kurtz and Levi Sterling. Pablo and Lou Gehrig. Why not? Pink Velocity to 79. 46 out of 79 for Lou Gehrig. Why not? Chase and Luis Baez. Heston. Pujols. Malcolm Moore and Cooper Pratt. And we got 3 packs left. This must be the patch. Reese to 250. 50 to the Dodgers. And a Heston Kjerstad to 99. 90 of 99. Why not? That only makes sense. '90 of 99. The whole box. Z-Pal, you have missed the whole box. Except for these last 2 packs. That, my friend, is what you have missed. Sagisi. Eddie Matthews. There's a Kurtz. Diamond Kings. I will, Z-Pal, I will recap this as soon as I'm done, buddy. There's a Kurtz for you. Cash and Cam. All right, last pack here, y'all. Last pack. Junior Caminero. PV to 149. 132 out of 149 to the Podfathers. Yesevich and Bryce Matthews. Who would have thought the chase out of the AL East would be a Trey Yesevich would be the chase. All right, here we go. Z Powell. 2 autos, both going to the AL East. Bryce Cunningham and a redemption of Ben Rice. Signature series of Ben Rice are the 2 autos. Marvels of Brady House to 199. Jordan Lawler to 149. Lou Gehrig, Lou Gehrig to 79. George Lombard to 25. Bryce Cunningham to 199 and Ben Hess to 199. This was a big time AL East box, is what this was. Big time AL East. West, NL, put those up there. That is what this was. Padres, A's, Heston, Dodgers, Bobby Witt, Cruz, Tommy White, Tink, Paul Molitor, Augustine Ramirez, Enrique, Nick York, Seattle, Miami, Crush Davis, Connor Griffin, Bateman, Nick York, and Leo. Caminero, Pujols, Pablo Sandoval, Gordon, Rhett Lauder, Sebastian Walcott, Ryan Sandberg, Carter Holton, JD Dix, Rentaro Sasaki, and Joe Mauer. Now let me get these prospects. Houston, St. Louis, Oakland, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Atlanta, Cleveland, Texas, Cincinnati, St. Louis, Minnesota, Detroit, Chicago, and Houston, Washington and Cleveland, Washington, New York. Go! I hope they win. I am a Blue Jay fan tonight for sure. No questions asked. Oh, that's Boston. San Fran, Boston, Baltimore, Seattle, San Fran. Chicago, Texas, Seattle. All right, there we go. Again, appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much for filling this baby up. I am actually going to go to the movies with the family tonight. We're going to go see Fortune Cookie or Fortune something. I don't know. So, yes, they are. BJ's are